this. I just wanna be the best that I could ever be, just the very best in me. And now I know I'm blessed.
Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell, so you're always notified when new content from me drops. So guys, I am going to be doing a sort of a get ready with me, but it's not going to be like a full face. I'm just going to do eyeshadow. Ouch, god, that really hurt. But I'm going to be doing like just the eyeshadow thing, because I had one of my subscribers that I know personally come to me and just say, hey, you know, since you're still trying to, you know, figure out eyeshadow, there's a lot of people out there that are not as like eyeshadow savvy, so they don't really know the full one-on-one of what you're supposed to do. How about you just like do a video tutorial to show your makeup process? And I said, okay, I'll do the eyeshadow. Not so much the full face, because I'm still trying to learn how to really do that myself. So I don't want to give any bad advice, or advice that's not going to be as helpful. And guys, if you're asking what that noise is, I am almost out of breath. I'm about to cry. I need some more Fenty Beauty. Okay, and it wants to pop everywhere else except for where I need it to pop, on my hand. Not on my door, not on my wall, not on my floor. Okay. So now I got that. I'm going to go ahead and prime me up. Alright, guys. Ugh, that was disgusting. And eye oogie. Alright. So now that now that I have all my primer on, I'm going to go ahead and actually, I'm not sure if this is something I did in my last video or not. I probably didn't. But I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer, and I'm using the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah. But anyways, it's in the color Medium Dark Honey. See if I can. Sorry guys, it was actually medium dark warm peach, not honey. Yeah, okay. And then the way that they make these now, it used to be just like a regular wand, which I don't think I still have my old bottle, but they now have like this little spongy like tip. So I just take this and pretty much just go over my eye with it like that. Whoops. All right, and then what I do is I take my concealer brush and I just go over my whole, like, believe it or not, I'm gonna go over my whole eyelid with this. All right, so now that I've gotten all the eyeshadow on, I do, just because I've tried this method before and it did not work as well for me. Trying to use like loose powders and all that stuff, or translucent powders and everything like that. I mean, they tell you if you use the powders, it gives you like a brighter color. Maybe on some people. It did not work for me. I'm just telling you guys right now, it did not work for me. My product literally like dulled out on me probably an hour or so after I put it on. So I think I had way too much I was rocking with that day. I mean, I still tried to rock it, but I just did not feel confident because my colors were not popping the way I wanted them to. All right, so now that I've gone ahead and hit that, actually guys, surprise, surprise. So my not my last video, but the video before that, if you can go back through my videos and look, I introduced you guys to the Aurora Lights eyeshadow, baked eyeshadow palette by BH Cosmetics. So y'all see those beautiful, beautiful colors right there. Y'all see those. All right, so what I am going to be doing today, actually, because I do not have an orange in here, because I usually like to use orange as my transition color, or somewhat of orange. Oh god, that sucks. Well, I'll get it off later. It doesn't matter. But yeah, because my palette doesn't have a orange color in it, I'm going to be taking this little dark color orange right here, and that's what I'm going to be using as my transition color today. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that. And I'm going to go ahead and tap that excess off just so I don't get hit in the face with all of that. Because I have had times where I will go into a color, turn around and pick that color up, not shake it off. Like, I'm not even totally not even thinking. And the next thing I know, it's like all down my cheek. It's about to go in my mouth. And I'm like, Jesus, help me. Okay. And I think on my next video, I'm probably going to show you guys what it looks like when you try to use loose powders, translucents, all that stuff like that on your eyes, and then try to apply eyeshadow, just so you can understand exactly like what I mean when I say that this color did not, like, these colors did not come out the way I expected them to. Like, I expect my colors to look like they look on the eyeshadow palettes, not to be like dull, just completely ugly. All right. Sorry guys. And I do have a mini mirror somewhere in here. Like, I can never find all my stuff. Guys, but you can still see. I just want to make sure y'all can still see, like, my mirror's not blocking anything. All right, so now that I got that on, I am going to go ahead and put this palette away. And guys, this palette is like, I really am getting to a point where I don't want to use it anymore. Simply because the colors are there. I only use either the black, because my eyeshadow palette here, the Aurora Lights, does not come with the black in it. Or an orange, which I think I'm just going to buy those separately if I can. Alright, so now, guys, I'm going to take the color Australis, and I'm going to apply that to my crease area. And again, you want to make sure that you're tapping off that excess. The worst thing that you could do is go in there and it looks a complete mess. Sorry. So now we're just gonna pack it on. All right. I'm just gonna do this one like close up on the camera so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And I just like swing it around like that, and then just go in with the windshield wiper motions. Like I said, for right in that crease area. And I do this very, very light. Like, I've tried not to be heavy-handed at all. Because it will, like, look a hot-ass mess. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, so now that I got that color on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my concealer again. Yes, guys, we're going back in with concealer. So, go ahead and just like, I usually dab about that much. Just because I don't really need a lot for what I'm about to do. I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and I'm going to blend that out. Ow. Okay. So, I just got concealer in my eye. This has turned out to be a really, really perfect morning, guys. It's raining outside. It's about to be hot. And I go and get concealer in my eye. Okay. So now I got that like all over. And again, I try to leave this tacky. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Like I said before, I'm just doing this because it's, first of all, showing my progress of like how different I've done things since my last video. As well as people that are just like not as, like I said before, eyeshadow savvy. Like everybody doesn't know about this. So, you know. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with the color, I don't know. The Magical and the Fluorescence almost look like the same color, pretty much. But I'm going to go in with the color Magical. And actually, I just used the wrong brush. That's not the brush I wanted to use. Thank you. Alright, guys. Yeah. So I'm going to go in with Magical, and as you can see, I'm not swiping. I'm just like tapping inside of that color because I'm just going to tack this like right onto my eye. And as y'all can see, that color went on like really, really like pretty. Like that is a nice like bright color. That's what I want to see when I put my eyeshadows on. Not something that like fades out at all. Because to me, that looks ugly. Because I personally, when you don't have like bright eyeshadow, and I don't, it's not like for everybody. Like everybody says, oh, it's a little bit too bright. Okay, if it's a little bit too bright, then you probably only need to like just use that concealer and then go ahead and use that loose powder, and then you can kind of like dull it down if that's your personal taste. But me, I like for my colors to be able to be seen. Like if they're not being seen, I just feel like I did not do a good job at all. And I'm gonna make sure I pack it. Actually, let me go ahead back and go back and hit this corner here. And I just want to like tack it all the way across. So like how you guys can see, like I hit my corner here and then I go all the way across to the outer corner of my eyeshadow on my eyelid. Sorry. And at this point, I'm just like, I've gotten my shadow on, but at this point, all I'm doing is just like making the color look bolder than what it already does. And I'm just going to take my blending brush again, and I'm just going to hit like the Australias. We're going back into the Australias again. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hit like the outer corner here. Like just fix that up. And guys, I know it looks messy. Like, I know a lot of people say that one way that you could pretty much do this to line it all up is to take tape and do it. I have not tried the tape method with applying eyeshadow. I intend to, though, because it looks like it's a really good tool to use. It really does. All right, so taking my smudge brush, I'm going to go ahead and take the Australians again on this little bitty brush here. And we're just going to go down, 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 down. Okay. Let me back up so you guys can see what I mean. Again, this is not going to stay here. Once I get done, I'm going to put on my foundation and cover that as well as concealer so it pretty much wipes it out. Alright, so now that I have that, I'm going to take the same brush back in and we're going to hit that magical again. Alright guys, so now that I have pretty much done that, I'm just going to take my blending brush, and I should have did this earlier, so I did just like screw up a little bit, but I'm going to like blend this crease up here with my transition color. I was about to say translucent, oh my god. Please don't look at me and go like, oh my gosh, she's an idiot, she doesn't know what the heck she's talking about. Alright, and back in with Australia's. Just do alright guys, so now that I am done with that, with trying to clean that up, I'm just gonna show you, like, really, normally I do this before I put on my or do this after I put on my foundation, but just to kind of like show you how I clean this all up, we're gonna take little bitty like that, and then we're going to smash, 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 smash. And you just want to be careful, like, to make sure that you don't go too close in and then wipe out the work you just did. Okay. So it has, as you can see, it's starting to look a little straight line there. Move here. Alright, so blend all the rest of this out. Like, you're gonna just keep blending and keep blending. But guys, yeah, this is pretty much how I do it. Like, comment, subscribe if you think that this video was a good introduction video into like basic eyeshadows, or if you think that there's something that I can kind of step it up on, if there's some ways that I can improve. I want to know it all. Like, tell me the full deets. But guys, until my next video, peace.